Welcome, everybody. We'll get started in a few minutes. Just let people get logged in, okay? Okay, let's get started. A couple things before we get started is I'm going to send you a link to this recording of this presentation, or you can also review this at a later time, okay? So don't take any intense notes. Also, if you have any questions, please put them in the box and I'll get back to you at the end of the presentation. Okay, hello again. This is Mike McGuire from Marketing by Mike, and today I got the great pleasure to talking to you about three ways to business growth in the next year, regardless of the economy is good or bad. So we've got a lot of content to cover today, so let's get right into it. So maybe you're surprised this presentation is just talking about three ways for business growth. But really, that's only three ways you can grow your business, and I'm getting into that. Okay, before we talk about these three ways, let me introduce myself. First of all, I'm going to tell you that I don't know everything about business. I've made a lot of experiences starting companies and businesses, and I have a lot of success as an entrepreneur. I ran a very successful financial service agency for about 8 years until the financial market collapsed and bottomed out. Okay, my last venture was as an internet marketing consultant with Hot Topic and Torrid, and I helped them increase their sales by over 15% within a 6-month period. And currently, I'm a marketing and business consultant. So if you're wondering why you should listen to me, you can take it for what it's worth. I've also made a lot of mistakes, and I suppose that gives me a certain kind of credibility too. The other thing I'm going to inform you is I love business, and anyone who knows me knows that I talk about it, I read about it, and talk about it all the time. I read about it, I probably talk about it in my sleep also. So that's a little about me, but you're not here to learn about my biography, you're here to learn how to grow your business, right? So there are three different ways you can grow your business, no more, no less. Method number one is getting more customers. Now that seems pretty obvious, right? If you want to grow, you need more customers. Method number two, get customers to buy more often. Don't worry, I'm going into great detail about this as we go along. But for right now, the concept is what is important. If a typical customer buys from you once per month, you can literally double the size of your business just by getting them to buy it twice per month, right? Method number three, get customers to spend more per transaction. If a typical purchase is $5 per transaction at your business, how can you get them to $6? Now you're probably thinking that those are very basic, obvious strategies. But please don't overlook them just because they are simple. There's real power in their simplicity. Let me walk you through an example. Let's say your business has 100 customers. They buy an average of 5 items from you, and the average value of those transactions is $10. That would mean that you would have a business doing $5,000 in revenues. Now let's say that you're focused on each of these three areas are able to achieve 20% achievement in each. So now you have $120 of customers, 6 transactions on the average, and an average sale price per transaction of $12. The total revenues of your business have now jumped to $8,640. That's a growth of 73% just by improving 20% in each of the three key areas. Now that's the power of compounding. By making improvements in each of the three key areas, you are achieving accelerated business growth. I learned this concept many years ago from a gentleman by the name of Jay Abraham. He is one of the great experts of business growth and marketing. If you never attended one of his presentations or read any of his books, I highly recommend that you do so. Again, his name is Jay Abraham. Unfortunately, most people's reaction when they hear the three ways to growth is, that's so obvious, or something like that. And they dismiss the idea because it's so simple. Well, if you're looking for 3 hard ways to grow your business, I'm sure I can come up with something. Hopefully you're smarter than that and realize that every business has the opportunity to improve in these 3 areas. I've learned in my career across a business that has amazing maximizing these 3 opportunities, so please keep an open mind and stick with me. The next question you're all asking at this point is, okay, smart guy, how exactly do I do those things? Well, let's get to that. Just like the 3 ways to grow are powerful because of their simplicity, I found that there are certain things that businesses can do in each of these 3 areas that are relatively simple, yet yield outstanding results. Let's get to that now. Let's start with strategy number 1, get more customers. Drive more inbound traffic to your website. By inbound traffic, I mean qualified prospects who either need or want what you have to sell or in active pursuit of it. I specifically say to your website versus your store having them call you because I believe that in today's age, most consumers start the buying process by visiting a business's website to get more information and look at reviews. So how do you drive more traffic to your website? You leverage proven trackable forms of internet marketing like SEO, email campaigns, social media, and mobile marketing. Let's start with SEO, or search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is a process of improving the visibility of a website or web page and search engines via the unpaid, sometimes called natural or organic search results. Now, a lot of people don't know exactly what I mean when I say natural or organic search results. Let me show you a screenshot to show you what I mean. Here's a search engine results page known as a SERP. And you can see by the arrows that I've drawn up here that the paid or sponsored listings are at the top and at the right sidebar, and the organic results are to the far left. It's important that you understand the difference. The sponsored results have been paid for by someone. These are paid advertisements that cost someone money to show up there. Whereas the organic results are results that Google believes are the best match for the search term you typed into Google. Nobody can pay to be here. These organic results are what we're trying to impact with SEO. When we are trying to get your site ranked highly for specific keywords that you are targeting. Why focus on SEO? The stats on the slide show how it explains its importance. As you can see, everyone and the mother is online, and most people start each web browsing session with a search engine called Google, Bing, or Yahoo. 70% of searchers choose organic over paid listings, and 67% choose organic search results when purchasing, which is why organic click-through generates 25% higher sale conversion than PPC ads. As you can see, organic results than paid listings are where it's at. If you can get your website to show up in the top of the organic results, you're essentially in a pole position as a business. More buyers will see your business and become customers. Next is email marketing. Email marketing is often overlooked by businesses because they don't want to be known as spammers. Well, I'm not advocating that you spam anyone, but I am suggesting that email marketing is a tool that every business should use to grow their businesses. As a matter of fact, it's the most cost-effective internet marketing channel that exists, according to the Direct Marketing Association. Email returns over $40 per every $1 invested. Where can you get that kind of return? Done properly by adhering to the unwritten rules of adding value to every email and being respectful of your audience's time and cluttered inbox, you will be welcome in your prospects and customer inbox, and you will drive new customer growth. Next is social media marketing. You've no doubt heard enough buzz about social media marketing to last a lifetime, but there's good reason for that. Social media marketing is one of the most important business trends of our lifetime and presents amazing opportunities for you to get new customers. In fact, your buyers now expect that you have a social media presence to engage with, and if you fall short of their expectations, they'll be more likely to spend their money with the other guy down the street. Look at these stats. Buyers want to interact with brands on social media sites. You can either join the conversation or let your competitors do all the talk. It's up to you. More important to mention, buyers reward brands that have a presence on a variety of social networks. So if you haven't already, it's time to really engage a social media strategy at your business. Next is mobile marketing. Mobile marketing is a set of marketing practices that enables organizations to communicate and engage with their audience via interactive and relative manner to mobile devices or a network. And right or not, the world has become mobile. The growth of mobile marketing is breathtaking. For example, location-based marketing that is targeted to an audience based on a specific location, is projected to grow to $6 billion in 2015. That's from $0 in 2009. The popularity of mobile marketing is fueled by two things: buyer habits, which we've already talked about, and equally important, results. Businesses that have adopted mobile marketing strategies are seeing mind-blowing results and business rates and response rates. According to a study commissioned by Boral Associates, some restaurants are seeing 65% redemption rates for real-time geo-targeted ads. Imagine having 65% of your prospects responding to your marketing campaigns. That obviously blows away other forms of advertising. According to research from MobiThinking.com, mobile ad spending worldwide is projected to reach $20.6 billion in 2015. And as you can see on this chart, there were over 204 billion with a B mobile advertising impressions in the fourth quarter of 2011 alone. That's a huge number, and is growing at an astronomical rate. Mobile marketing like this is taking off like a rocket. It's time for you to get your business on board. Here's another way to increase your customer base. improve the effectiveness of your promotional efforts. If you're spending all your time and energy on marketing, you had better make sure that your ads are actually working and that you are consistently trying to improve them. And how do you do that exactly? You get in touch with your inner being counter. You need to get cozy with Google Analytics. The beauty of online marketing is that everything can be tracked and measured, which means that you can constantly perform small tests to see what works best. So take magnifying glass out and sort through the reporting from your last email campaign or ad campaign, learn from that data, and find something to test and improve upon. This should be a continuous process in your business. Or alternatively, you find new channels to which to promote your business. You explore the social media thing, you set up an email account with Aweber or Constant Contact. There are new marketing channels being developed each day. Some with explosive potential. You should set aside a little time and budget for exploration and experimentation. Next, create stronger, more targeted offers that appeal to more people in your market. We tend to stick with what we know, which means that our offers can get a bit stale. Gather your smartest employees and maybe even some of your best customers and brainstorm new improved offers that will get a better response from your target market. Next, remove the risk associated with buying from you. Anytime a customer goes to make a purchase, they are consciously or subconsciously weighing the risk versus reward factors in their mind. If the perceived risk is higher than the reward, then they won't buy it. It's that simple. Carefully look at the way you are marketing your offers. Are you reducing the risks associated with buying from you as much as possible? The best way to do this is to stand behind your products or services with a strong guarantee. The final strategy I want to share with you for growing your customers, which also all businesses can take advantage of, professional service businesses in particular, is to grow your reputation as an expert. If all other things are equal, people will buy from the person they believe to be the greatest expert. How do you build your reputation as an expert? It's all about creating and sharing content that displays your knowledge and experience. Webinars, such as the one you are on right now, are a great way to do this. They are inexpensive to produce, easy to deliver, and can be delivered in a massive audience. Another great way to build your reputation as an expert is to send a regular newsletter to your customers and prospects. Every business should send a regular newsletter. And finally, create educational or training videos and downloads that your prospects and customers can access from your website. Video in particular is an amazing, cheap, easy, and effective way to reach a massive audience. Video consumption online is soaring. Okay, so let's move on to the second way to grow your business, getting your customers to buy more often. The most important first step you can take here is to make it an absolute priority to build your list. I'm almost shocked to see that most businesses spend no effort building a customer email list and mailing list, which when this is probably the single most valuable thing you can do for your business. Marketing legend Dan Kennedy says that customers generally don't stop buying from you because they are unhappy with your product or services, but rather because they have forgotten about you. The greatest marketing sin is to be forgettable. But if you don't have a list, you can easily get in touch with people to remind them of your existence. You need to build your list every day and send more frequent promotional messages to your list so that they are always aware of your product and services you have to offer. Use scarcity in your messages, such as limited time or quantity offers, to get your customers to open up their wallets more easily and frequently. As you can see in this ad, the offer is a deep discount, but for one day only. Scarcity like this drives sales. But whatever you do, don't let them forget about you. Here are some other ideas you can take advantage of to stay on top of their minds. Set up a sequence of autoresponder emails so that you are staying in touch on autopilot and they know about all your products. Autoresponders are one of the most powerful and underutilized tools a small business can use to grow their businesses. You can write the email sequence once, put it on an autopilot, and know that you are following up with all your customers and prospects. Make sure to broadcast your messages through every available channel, not just one or two. Some people only look at Facebook once a month. Others look at email every hour. Make sure to use a variety of channels to make sure you aren't missing anyone. Send out birthday and holiday cards to your prospects and customers. Old school tactics like these are even more appreciated in today's digital world. And finally, the last approach I like to share to get your customer to buy more often is to focus on service. Unfortunately, service is a lost art in today's business world. If you focus on creating a culture of service excellence at your business, you can easily stand out head and shoulders above the competition. And when you do, be sure to capture testimonials from your happy customers and share them with the world. Testimonials are a form of social proof that make it easier for people to buy from you. They get more comfortable. I think great service and great testimonials are the cheapest form of marketing and maybe the most effective. Okay, the last major strategy, get customers to spend more or less per transaction. So how do you do this? You upsell, cross-sell, and bundle your products and services. We've all seen them in action, right? Do you want fries with that order? Would you like to supersize your meal today? Classic cross-sell and upsell techniques that should be used in every business. Bundle your products or services together and give a discount for purchasing them that way. Who's the master at this? You ever been into a Costco? You know you can't buy one of anything. The way they can offer such low prices is by getting everyone to buy in bulk. They are getting a deal, but you're spending a lot more per transaction to get it. Very powerful stuff. Another strategy that we're all familiar with is using coupons that only apply once a customer has reached a certain spending threshold, as seen here from Nike. Save 20%, but only one purchase of $125 or more. And finally, every business should have a high-priced, premium version of other products or services that they offer a payment plan for. Selling just a handful of important premium priced products can be wonderful profitability, and there's always a segment of customers that actually wants to spend more to make sure they are getting the best. Don't deny them the opportunity. To close out this presentation, I'm going to leave you with some tips that have worked for me in my career as an entrepreneur. Okay, this one has been huge for me. I've always been a big believer in the power of technology to make businesses more efficient and more profitable. Small businesses in particular need to look for every advantage to save time, cut costs, and get more done with every hour of the day. That's exactly what technology can do for you. So make sure you take advantage of all the great tools that are out there. Okay, maybe it's a bit hokey, but this expression has always helped me put things into perspective. How do you eat a whale? One bite at a time. Building and growing a business is a long-term process. It's all about taking a bunch of small bites Pick one or two things to get started today and don't quit. Role models have helped me in so many ways I can possibly count the ways. I simply cannot stress enough the value of role models. Find them, they're easy to find, and most, if not all, will be gratified at your quest for guidance. And even if you don't establish a personal relationship with someone, you can still be on the lookout for businesses that are doing a great job executing these strategies. Learn from them. Lastly, one of the most important lessons I've ever learned, again to keep things simple, is to break down how I view my business into 3 phases. I learned this one from Dean Jackson, another marketing legend. He teaches to think your business in terms of what happens before a customer buys, during the process of consuming your product or service, and then after they are done with your product or service. If you think about your business in these 3 phases, it becomes quite easy to look for the most important customer interactions in each phase and optimize the heck out of them. Always look for ways to improve in these 3 areas and your business will grow. Okay, we made it, everybody. That's the end of this presentation. I hope this has been helpful, and I really appreciate the time you took out of your busy schedule to be here with me today. Please take what we've learned and apply one thing today, one thing tomorrow, and don't stop until your business is taking off like a rocket. I guarantee you can find a way to improve each of the 3 key ways to grow by at least 20%. Now let's open up to your questions far away. Okay, so thanks for everybody who's attending today. As you see, knowing what to do is critical for business growth. If you'd like to discuss the topic further or have any questions about how we can help you, please contact us by clicking the button below or call my direct line at 909-973-0312. That's 909-973-0312. Thanks for your time.